We are also watching shares of Coca-Cola after the company saw sales rise 6% in the second quarter. It also raised its full-year outlook. Yahoo Finance's Brooke DiPalma is here with us on set with the details. So what's going on at Coke?
Well, right now, Coke coming in, beating on both the top and bottom line as consumers continue to not push back to higher prices that they've taken last year and this year. Revenue coming in at $11.9 billion, beating Wall Street estimates and driven higher by those price increases. They increased prices by about 10% this past quarter. Of course, they were taken in part due to higher commodity costs like the cost of sugar, but consumers not pushing back. Volume remaining flat in most markets, but one bright spot there, Coca-Cola Zero Sugar spiking 5%, reflecting strong growth in Latin America as well as North America. Here in the U.S. and North America overall, volumes actually declined by 1%, dragged down by declines in water like Smart Water, sports drinks, and Powerade and coffee. All of this, as you can see, just giving Coca-Cola executives the reason and the opportunity to raise their full-year guidance up 5 to 6%. And in terms of revenue, they're also raising their growth outlook there to 8 to 9%. And CEO John Quincy on the call saying that really revenue growth is driven by three buckets: the impact of the carryover of prices taken on this so far this year, and in addition to that, they're really seeing a little more inflation that they had expected so far this year, but they do expect that to sort of moderate as they cycle out those price increases taken year over year. But shares of Coca-Cola not really moving too much here, most remaining flat, but it is a trending ticker on Yahoo Finance right now.
Why aren't the shares I mean, the picture that you painted sounded pretty darn good.
Pretty optimistic, right?
Yeah, why aren't the shares doing better?
Yeah, well, in addition to that, I mean, they are losing some share to private label. They did mention that. That's happening in both Europe and the U.S. Are seeing that in water and juices, but they're seeing less of that in terms of Coca-Cola. So maybe analysts holding on to that. But as I noted before, in addition to that, they're also really, taking the opportunity to promote, to add to seeking value. Of course, consumers right now looking for those deals. And so they're really trying to play into this promotional value environment. But analysts right now, I mean, the call did just wrap up about 10 minutes ago, so perhaps we'll see shares move later on today.
All right. We'll keep a close eye on that price reaction. Thanks so much, Brooke. Appreciate it.